Hey everyone, Eva Thompson here. Welcome back to another video, or if you're listening to this on our podcast, then welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Today I want to talk to you about the number one fear or intrusive thought that a retroactive jealousy sufferer experiences. And obviously this can change depending on the human being, but I asked the question on my Instagram and most of the answers are very similar. And I wanted to talk to you about this because if you struggle with this and this would have been your answer, then maybe I can help you in one way, shape or form. So I asked on Instagram, what is the number one fear / intrusive thought that keeps coming up for you if you struggle from retroactive jealousy? And I'm going to read you the answers. The first person says, fear of him settling for me. His experiences with exes probably don't feel good enough about myself. Someone else said, I am not special to him like she was. He loved her more than me. Someone else said that another girl will be viewed as better than me in my partner's eyes. Another person said that she gave the same sexual energy that she gives to me. Someone else said, how can it ever be special for us if they did the same with them? Another person said that he had more fun, better memories with his exes. Fear I'm not the best. Another person said thinking that my partner thinks someone else is more attractive than me and not being special. Someone else said that the memories with that person will always hold a special place for my partner. Another person said that I'm not as good in every way possible as his ex. Another person said my partner and his ex-wife were more compatible, had more fun together, and were more in love. Then of course people talk about the intrusive thoughts, about their partner with somebody else and how that is not a nice thought at all, and that causes them pain. Another person said, what if he loved her more? He was committed with her and I'm not special for him like the way he is for me. My partner's number, and fearing that she compares me to them sexually. This is important because it's not okay to just say it's my partner's number, but why does it bother you? You need to dig a little bit deeper. And this person says that they fear she compares them to other people. Another person said that my partner will leave me for someone more like his ex. I also fear comparison in different situations and him realizing that she was better. If you have a fear of him realizing that she was better, you're going to do anything that you can in your power to try to control his thoughts. And this is what RJ sufferers do a lot of the time. The disgust and the anger and the judgment is sometimes fear disguised as just that. Fear of, I want them to think that those experiences were horrible. I want them to feel disgusting. I want them to feel bad about what they did in the past. I want them to feel like everything before me was completely horrible because I want to feel like the savior that has come into their life. I am the best ever. Everyone else was horrible. Their life was awful before me and I'm here now and I'm the best and I'm the most special. And no one else matters. This is what a lot of people think, even though maybe they don't phrase it this way. The same person said that I fear him sitting with me and fondly remembering his ex while I am ignorant of it. This is another thing that the RJ sufferer can think. I don't want them to pretend they like me or pretend that I'm special, lying to me, telling me that I'm good enough, that I'm special, that they love me, but actually thinking about somebody else, which again, on a logical level, you know that you can't control that. It's a false sense of control. RJ is a false sense of control because you're never going to be able to change the past, and you know that. But you still try to, maybe by asking questions or stalking social media, whatever, by ruminating, try to understand it better, try to relate to it, try to compare yourself to the people from the past so you can feel in some way, shape or form that you're in control when you know that you're not. What if she's everything and I'm not? What if she's everything I'm not? Does he think of her when he's with me? Literally, the reason I'm making this video is because even though I just put this out of curiosity, all the answers are very similar. Previous girls he has are probably prettier than me, that they will get back together, that they wish they were still with them, they had a better time with them, insecurity and trust issues, what if he loved her more? There is a pattern here. There is a pattern of, and yes, okay, I must mention that these people that answered are mostly females, but I think it does still apply for a lot of males out there that have RJ. Were they better than me? Were they more special than me? Did they love them more than me? And the list just goes on and on and on. Comparing, asking questions, stalking social media, ruminating. I've made a video about this that I would recommend you watch. It's from a long time ago, but I do think there is still value in that. I will link it down in the description below. Please take some time and watch it because it addresses exactly this. Although it's important for your partner to make you feel special and loved and be there for you and just be a good partner, with RJ, what happens more often than not is that the partner is all of those things. They are loving, they are reassuring, they do show you that they want to be with you. They have given you the reassurance that you are special and you are everything that you want to hear. But you don't believe it. You still question it. You still want to find holes in their story. And you might think to yourself, no, I just want to ask these questions so I can make sure that there's no holes in the story. And then if the answer's a bit different, either because you asked the question differently or because they don't remember, then your mind might go, well, see, you're lying. I'm not as special. And when you put it this way, you can see how what you need to address is why you are in a great relationship with someone that loves you, cares for you, respects you, wants to be with you, has committed to you, but you don't accept that. That is the reality for many, many RJ sufferers. The relationship other than the RJ is great. The reality is great, but they can't accept it. Their mind is looking for something to go wrong. They are looking for a problem. It's almost like it's self-sabotaging themselves and their relationship. So I would look at that. How do you view yourself as a partner? Why do you use comparison in order to get validation about being good enough? Because there's going to be someone out there that is way better at you at something and way worse than you at something. So comparing is such a tricky thing to start doing, and it's such a waste of time. Now, maybe a parent taught you to measure your worth based on comparison. Maybe it was because you were compared to siblings growing up, or you were compared to other students at school that maybe got better or worse grades than you, and your parents would ask you specifically about these people if they got better or worse grades than you. Maybe you were in a competitive sport where you had to be your best all the time, otherwise you would be kicked out of the competition or the tournament. Really take some time to self-reflect and understand where this inability to let love in and feel special and good enough and valid in a relationship, why are you trying to push that away when you can see your partner's honest, when they are giving you the reassurance and answering your questions, which obviously they shouldn't be doing, but they probably are trying to help you, which is why they engage in it all. So that's what I would recommend. Again, I wasn't really wanting to make a video on this. I just wanted out of curiosity to ask, well, what are your biggest fears? But there is such a pattern of, they're going to be better than me, they're more special than me, I'm not good enough. How do you view yourself as a partner? What do you bring to the table? What are the positive qualities that you offer? Do you not feel good about yourself as a partner in a relationship? If not, why? Most of the time, when I have these sessions with people, we find that they are great partners, that they bring a lot to the table. And you want to adopt the mindset of, well, I know who I am, I know what I bring to the table, I know what my qualities are, good and bad, and if someone's not going to appreciate me and love me just the way I am, then they don't deserve to be with me. And not in a angry, RJ triggered, you're not good enough for me because you're disgusting, because you've done all of these things in the past kind of way. In a very realistic, logical way, where you know your worth, you know what you bring to the table, and if someone doesn't appreciate you and love you and treat you well, then you can let them go. Instead of wanting such validation from your partner all the time, because it's good for them to give you validation, it's good for them to make you feel good, but not to the extent where reassurance and validation and answering questions just keeps going on and on and on, and it never stops, and it's never enough for you. You need to look within and understand, well, why do I not feel enough? Why do I not feel special? Why do I have such fear? Why do I feel so inferior to his or hers exes? How do you view yourself as a partner? Often it's because we in ourselves don't view ourselves as that great. So when our partner is telling us that we're great, that we're special, that they love us, that they don't care about their past, we don't want to let that in because we don't want them to hurt us. So we'd rather hurt ourselves by telling ourselves that it's not true. And RJ comes up as the reason why, it cannot be true. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found value in it. Please feel free to comment down below your thoughts, your questions, your ideas, anything at all. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.